So, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Super Kid, back again with another video. And you know what? Let's talk about Sonic Boom. Let's talk about that game for a minute, okay? So, Sonic Boom, what I heard from people that played it at E3, they didn't like it. It was too slow paced for them. And the content was too new for them. Now, who's to blame for this? And here's the blame. First of all, it's the fan base's blame. Because they're too used to what Sonic is really about, high-speed action and platforming into one. They want that same content over and over and over and over again. And it's Sega's fault because that's what they're used to, and they wouldn't want to range out. They didn't want to range too far out because if you even still look at the games like Sonic Lost World, Sonic and Secret Rings, Sonic and the Black Knight, those games still had speed in it. That Sonic speed that they're a high speed on platform. Alright? So let me explain. Alright? Sonic fan base is full of nostalgia. And what they remember best is what they were playing on the Genesis. And what they want is Sonic games the Sonic game formula in 3D from the Genesis, and something that Mario did when he jumped to 3D. It brought him and his formula. Same thing Legend of Zelda did when it brought him and his formula into it. All right. So when they played Sonic Boom, it wasn't what they were expecting. It was something totally new, something they're not familiar with, and they don't like it. All right. It was basically like how I was when I first heard about Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds being open-ended enough and stuff like that. Where you get to make your own decisions, get to follow the one at the start, and how you want to start your adventure. I'm like, oh, I'm not going like that because you know why? I was too used to like going off on adventure, have my path set up already for me, so I don't have to do it later. But when I played Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, that when I finished my first dungeon, that what I was feeling would just melt away. And that's what I'm gonna feel. That's what happened to me too. Because with Sonic Boom, I'm also expecting what everybody else is expecting. I haven't touched or played this game yet. All I saw was game footage, and all I can say is I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical about that game as well. Alright? But here's the thing. Sega, you implemented it into your fan base. Alright? This is what they want. And this is why the Sonic Boom 3DS version is going to do better than the Wii U version. The 3DS version is more similar to what they've been playing on Sonic. High speed action, what they wanted. And 3DS and the Wii U version, is mixed. It's mixed like the areas to get to different stages are like high speed action, but combat areas are slow paced combat areas. And they're not used to that. So that's going to be new to your Sonic fan base because that's what that Sonic is all about. Sonic is all about that high speed action, and that's what y'all basically doing it. Y'all didn't want to try new stuff with Sonic early on when he just jumped into 3D. It was still all about that 3D. They're still expecting that Genesis-like 3D high-speed action platform that was seen on Genesis. Yes, and you know what? That was it was getting. Even with Sonic 06, as slow as that game was, and how many speed panels there was, it was still feeling like that high-speed Genesis action. And even with games like Dark Knight, in the Dark Knight, Secret Rings, and Lost World, they still got that high speed action. Alright, because that was Sonic is about high speed action platforming. So who's really to blame there? Alright? It's both Sega and the fan base. Nobody else's fault. Now, I'll be honest, the people who actually really want to enjoy Sonic Boom is the people that are new to the series. They're actually newbies to the series. And I guess that's how it's going to have to be. And sorry to say it, but it's true. Now, I'm a man of being skeptical first, but why I basically told myself that I can't talk about this game because you know why? I haven't touched it and I haven't played it. But it might be another link between worlds where I basically after finishing the first section or so and get used to the game mechanics, I'll be more refreshed and realizable. I'll be more available and seeing the game. And like I said, the reason why, because Science Boom new gameplay style is too brand new to the fan base, so they're not used to it. So of course they're gonna hate it, and they're gonna favor the 3DS version more. But like I said, it's Sega's and their fan base's fault because one, the fan base is demanding it too much because they're too used to it, and two, Sega just won't switch it up with them at times. Fine, it's making things brand new. Alright? So, so let me ask you a question. Alright? So in the comment section, do you think whose fault is for Sonic Boom not being an overall enjoyment experience? Do y'all think that Sega should listen to their fan base again and just go back to classic Sonic, or should his fan base shut up and try to give it a like or something like that? Try to get used to it. That's the best I can do. That's all I can say. So it's your boy Silver Kid, super clever. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Deuces.